Welcome to the Epcotian Adventure,
a podcast where we talk about all things Disney, but we're Epcot-centered.
including tips and tricks, festivals and favorites, and the very latest in our rankings and reviews.
But we're still old enough to remember when you can't find Mickey at Epcot would have been a truth.
This is episode 122, 7 Epcot Lies.
Or, if you can dream it, you can do it. But, if you hear it, you don't have to believe it.
So now, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast as we embark on our Epcotian Adventure.
We call it Epcot.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to episode 122 of the Epcotian Adventure. I'm Rod.
And I'm Sue.
And happy Labor Day, everybody.
Yay!
It is another holiday. It's another 3-day weekend.
Crazy.
Time is just moving so stupid quick.
It really is. Is that just us?
I think it must be. Well, speaking of time being quick, this is a short episode because it's a holiday. We don't want to take up your time away from your family and your barbecue and, all those Labor Day things.
We say that a lot. We say we're going to do a short episode, and it ends up being not only regular length, but longer than normal. So this is an actual short episode, I think.
So this episode is based on a bunch of myths, legends, and lies that you hear or find out about Epcot.
Or misunderstandings.
There you go. That's
They're
a
not
better
necessarily malicious lies, but things that may be misunderstood.
Right. So these are things we probably talked about before in different contexts, but we're putting them all together into one just quick little nugget of information. So let's jump right in. Number one, Epcot lie is it opens at 9 a.m. every day.
No, wait, it does.
Well, it kind of does. This has been happening for decades, but Epcot would open at 9, and then World Showcase would open at 11. Well, with the addition of the International Gateway, the Skyliner, the Epcot Resorts really led to some minor changes around that. But still, World Showcase is still not completely open at 9 o'clock. I don't understand why, but it's not.
It's not. I don't understand why either. It seems like, especially with as many festivals as go on, just open it all at 9. Give us an extra 2 hours at those festival booths.
So what is open at 9 o'clock? Well, over by the International Gateway, the France Pavilion is open for some early morning movie magic there for the France movie. I can't ever remember what it's called, but
Les Impressions de France.
That's the one. And the little restaurant back in the back, the QSR, which Les Halles. Les Halles?
Les Boulangeries.
That's the one.
Patisserie.
They're open for breakfast. They have some great quiche and some great pastries. And not everybody knows they're open.
And I don't think this is a rule, but it seems like the last couple festivals, when there is a festival going on, that France booth also opens early. I don't think it opens as early as 9, but it usually opens before the 11 o'clock mark.
Well, and even if it doesn't, it gets a huge line because
it does.
I'm sorry, cheese in bread. Every
People rope
festival.
drop that.
Oh, I would. So you can get up as far as France, going that direction. Going back the other direction, you can get as far as Norway, and you can get some breakfast items at the Kringle Bakery, including their famous Viking coffee and all of their yummy
school bread and all the other pastries.
Great option for breakfast.
I love the lefse.
So you can get in there as well and go on Frozen. And you can do Ratatouille Adventure over in France, too. So those do open at 9. But the rest of it, basically from the edge of China all the way around to Japan, is closed until 11 o'clock.
Weird.
And those festival booths.
Yeah, just open it all. Lie number 2. This is going to be another one that's sort of a caveat, but you may hear that the only way to get to Epcot is to take a bus or to take the monorail. That's not true.
Well, it's weird. I mean, it's true, but it's not.
It's true, but it's not. Epcot is the only park where you can take all 4 types of transportation. You can take a boat, you can take a Skyliner, you can take the monorail, and you can take a bus. And
your car, and your feet.
Yes.
You can do 2 more there, actually. that you can't do you can't do that at Magic. Well, no, you can at Magic Kingdom. You can't do it at Studios. You cannot walk. Oh, yes, you can.
It depends on where you're staying.
You can't walk to Animal Kingdom. There we go. There's the one you cannot walk to.
Please don't try.
No, don't do it.
But this is one of those weird ones because Epcot is more accessible by those things because the Skyliner and the boat options are only going to let you off at International Gateway. So that is going to be a little bit trickier depending on where you're staying. You may not have access to those things. So if you're staying at Swan and Dolphin, you absolutely can take that boat over to International Gateway. If you are staying at Pop or Riviera or Caribbean Beach, you can take the Skyliner and end up at International Gateway. However, if you're not staying at one of those resorts, it gets a lot trickier at the end of the night. So be real careful because you can't expect to be able to walk through the park to get to the Skyliner if you're not having an Epcot day. It gets weird.
Number 3. Sunshine Seasons is a great place for dinner.
Oh, I love Sunshine Seasons.
Yeah, I do too. Unfortunately, Sunshine Seasons now closes at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
That blows my mind.
I used to love going there for dinner. And it was always one of the places that was not that crowded after dark. And maybe that's why it closes at 4. Now, if you look in their menu, it says that they start serving snacks at 4 o'clock. All that means is Grab and Go is open until 8. So you can still go get grab-and-go salads and sodas and bottled drinks and things of that nature, but all of those little food windows that have the fantastic walk-up food closes at 4 o'clock.
Now, if you're not familiar, Sunshine Seasons is the food court experience in the Land Pavilion at Epcot. So it is a great place for people-pleasing. If you have a big group, this is a great place to do it. But, like Rod just said, don't plan it for dinner.
Bummer.
I know. Number 4. Epcot is only for adults. It's got nothing for kids.
Now, I believe that's true.
No, lie.
No, but wait.
Lie.
It's not like they've got, family rides and dark rides and a roller coaster.
Except they do.
Yeah. It is so funny how many people you still talk to who've never been to Walt Disney World or have not been to Epcot. They've only been to Magic Kingdom, and they think Epcot is 100% for adults. No, you've got Nemo. You've got Imagination with Figment. You've got
Ratatouille.
Frozen.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a coaster.
Grand Fiesta Tour featuring Donald Duck and the Three Caballeros. There's a lot of good things. And it even has cuisine that is kid-friendly. And every country in World Showcase features a Kid Cot experience where the kids can get involved and learn more about the country while they produce a little crafty item. It's a good time.
Well, yeah, and the teenagers do have some thrill rides. You've got Test Track. You've got Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And if they really like spinning around fast, they have Mission Space. I don't enjoy that part.
But kids do. Not kids. Teenagers.
Which I am not any longer.
No.
Number 5. Don't buy Lightning Lane. You hear this a lot from us. You hear this a lot from other podcasters and bloggers and influencers about Disney. This is actually true and not true.
It's true until it's not.
Exactly. If you're there on a really busy day like today, or yesterday being Sunday, the middle day of a 3-day holiday is always packed. And right now is Food and Wine Festival. If you plan on doing Ratatouille, if you plan on doing Frozen, if you plan on doing Test Track or Guardians of the Galaxy, you will want to go ahead and buy Lightning Lane. If you're there on a Wednesday in January, no, don't fall for it. Do not buy the Lightning Lane. You're going to find out Lightning Lane is not very useful for the Pixar Film Festival, where you walk in one door with Lightning Lane and one door for not Lightning Lane, and there's no difference. Or Imagination, or Living with the Land, or Spaceship Earth, or Nemo. Those
ones that are
days,
usual walk-ons.
Yeah, you won't need them at all those days. So that is definitely a lie sometimes, but also not sometimes.
Also, if you're only there to snack, if you're there for a festival specifically and you don't care about the rides, Lightning Lane's definitely not going to help you. So
True. And now it'd be nice if they had Lightning Lane for the festival booths.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Or for the Eat to the Beat concerts. That would be fantastic. But they kind of do, in that you can buy a package with lunch or dinner at Coral Reef, at Vice Road Table in Morocco, or at the Rose and Crown in the UK. And you can purchase a meal up front, like a price-fixed meal, and get a guaranteed seat for the concerts. I love that.
I love that too.
And that's not Lightning Lane. That's its own thing. So look that up on the app. see what's available, and of course, which concerts are when.
Right.
And, if you're like us, every time you go, Boys to Men is there for some reason.
I think they're stalking us.
I think they are, yeah.
Lie number 6. Geo 82 is a great place to bring the family.
Well, yeah, they have great snacks and plenty of viewing space and air conditioning.
Right?
Why can't you just bring your stroller in with the kids?
Yeah, so this is the brand new lounge that just opened inside Spaceship Earth. It's like a dream situation. However, it is 21 years old and over.
Hooray!
So for us, this is a great thing because we don't usually travel with kids. If you are traveling with kids, you will not be able to go into Geo 82 with your children. So please make plans prior to have them stay with members of the family who maybe aren't interested in going to Geo 82 to experience that lounge, get a nice beverage and a snack, or go on a day when the kids are elsewhere or not there.
Yeah, a good example
Don't leave them in the stroller.
No, do not do that. But a great example of an alternative to this would be Space 220's lounge. So if you do want to go in and not necessarily have to make a reservation ahead of time, you can find a walk-up wait list for this right as the park opens. So if you're rope dropping, you can walk over there and get in that wait list. The lounge does have adult beverages, but it is also kid-friendly. Not at the bar, they'll put you at a table with the kids, but they do have a menu you can order from, snacks, meals, and beverages. Although when we tried it, it was not good.
Yeah. It was actually inedible. Literally inedible.
I'm hoping that now it's better. I'm going to say it that way.
Yes.
All right, light number 7, World Showcase is just for drinking around the world.
Hooray!
Now, that is true. Right? It depends on your age.
We actually suck at drinking around the world,
really
so
we're
not
talk
like
we're good, but we're really not luscious. I don't know why we talk like that sometimes in those earlier episodes. Like,
Andy, stop laughing.
Yeah.
So, this is definitely not for our generation, but it's still a thing.
It is. They have entire guides on how to do it and videos up there from every vlogger you can find. You're not going to see one from us because we just don't drink around the world. We like to eat around the world.
Yes, we're good at that.
That's really for us, that is what you do around World Showcase. Well, of course, there are the attractions. You've got Mexico with, I want to still say a Rio del Tiempo, but it's not. Grand Fiesta Tour. You have Frozen Ever After, and you have Ratatouille, and you have the film in France, the sing-along with Beauty and the Beast, and just the film. You have Canada and China with Circle Vision. So there's plenty of things to do as far as attractions go. But the food is what World Showcase is all about, especially right now with the Food and Wine Festival.
Now, that's not to say there aren't delicious drinks along the way as well. Some of our favorite cocktails are at Epcot. We love a good margarita from La Cava or from La Chosa de Margarita. We love to get the Viking coffee in Norway. There's always great beers available in Germany. I love the mint iced tea with the gin in Morocco. There's great options all the way around. So if that is your thing, don't feel like you have to drink in every country. Pick up your favorites. Just make it about highlights.
If you're a wine snob, this is the perfect time to go, is during any of the festivals, because they have wines also from each of the countries and the booths that you see. And that's a great way to do a drinking around the world, but in a little more genteel, a little more civilized way, by doing a wine tasting or a wine pairing at each of the booths. That's another way of drinking around the world without getting completely sloshed.
Right. There are still families and children, so
yes, please
be mindful.
Well, folks, that's 7 lies that you hear about Epcot, or hear at Epcot, or hear from Epcot. Epcot doesn't lie.
Epcot doesn't lie.
It's too Epcotian to lie. However, those are things that we've heard, and now we've busted those lies. Let us know down in the comments. Do you know any other lies that we should mention, or should we do another, 7 more Epcot lies? I like that idea. We should do that.
I do too.
Before we go, we'd like to give a big thank you to our theme music composer, Jason Patrick Rowan, whose music is licensed through Pond 5. And of course, thank you, Phoenicians.
Thank you, Phoenicians. And don't forget to rate, review, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help other people find us. You can find us on social media on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and wherever you listen to podcasts.
The Epcotian Adventure is a $1,000 brunch production and a proud gold member of D23, which we're missing right now at Walt Disney World. Oh. Thanks for joining us today for episode 122 of the Epcotian Adventure. I'm Rod.
And I'm Sue.
And we'll see you live.
Bye. And happy Labor Day.
the Venetians.
Shoot. Oh, dang, I'm old.
Or at
Spice Road Table.